So I'm sitting across the lake, right? And I'm watching a man painting a picture. But in order for him to paint that picture, he first had to think of the image in his mind. He had to think about it. He had to start planning it, how it would look, what he would do, where he would start. Are you with me? And within the planning of the picture, he put the final pieces together in his head. And once the final pieces of the picture were together, he came to the lake and he started painting it. But without thinking about it, he couldn't have done it. Without taking the action to come to the lake, he wouldn't have brought his picture or his vision into reality. And that's how it be. If you want to get somewhere in life, you got to plan it. If you want to go somewhere, you have to know the destination where you're going. Or you'll be like a boat at sea, not knowing whether you're going east, north, west, or south. What type of visions have you got? Some of you are out there with no vision. Other than, I want to be outside. I want to be lit. I want to be accepted and loved by all. Come on, man. What type of vision have you got for your life? Simple question, it's not hard. It's not a trick question either. Some of us don't even know our own identities. What if I told you that I work with young men in prison and boys and girls in schools and stuff, and anytime we're doing identity mapping, let's just forget the school kids for a sec. Anytime we're doing identity mapping with young men in prison, 20 and above, they don't even know their own identity. 24, 25 years old, it stuns them, it shocks them. Because for the first time, they're realizing that if they don't know their identity, it's easy to get caught up in things that is not them. Some of you lot are out there not knowing what your identity is. Let's think about it. Use this analogy. If a plane was flying in the sky, right, and it knew it was a plane, seatbelt signs were off, it was plain sailing. It knew it was a plane. It knew where it was going. It knew who it was, right? And all of a sudden, the plane lost its identity and now thought it was a boat. What would happen? It would crash. Because it's lost its identity. What's happening to people? They're either not getting nowhere or they're crashing. This is why you get the term crashing out. Because, like the plane, don't know your identity. People don't know their identity. What is your identity? Outside social media, outside friendship groups, outside doing it for the gram, TikTok and all that, what is your identity? This one shocks people. Who are you? Who are you by yourself? Who are ya? Who are you? Who are you by yourself? When the doors are closed and no one's watching, who are you then? You know? For most people, like the gentleman over there, they try and present the perfect picture or paint the perfect picture or show the perfect picture to the world. But inside, I would ask, are they really being honest with themselves? Are you really being honest with yourself? Listen, nobody don't want to hear the truth sometimes, you know. When the truth comes along, it smacks you in the face. No one don't want to get punched in the face. Who are you outside of your friendship group? The valid question. If you can't answer that, that's it. Like, even certain times I'm doing group work, I'll ask someone, who are you? What's your name? Yeah, I'm putting them on the spot a little bit. But I'm meant to make them uncomfortable. So I can challenge their identity, their mindset, their thinking, you know what I mean? Hello guys, you okay?
Good morning.
Morning. So I can challenge their identity. Oh, I didn't know whether you wanted me to give my nickname or my real name. Who are you? This is the point. What's your identity? Who are you? My name's... Do you get what I'm saying? And then they give me some pseudonym, nickname, whatever you want to call it. You know, I'll be doing them crosswords and that, man. Keep the brain on point. Working on my vernaculars. So a few questions in there. 1, who are you? What's your identity? Who are you outside of your friendship groups? What type of vision are you painting for your life? Where do you see yourself, you? Some of us don't know how to operate outside of groupthink. Do you know the number one messer upper of things in the neighborhood, in life sometimes, is groupthink? Yeah, we're gonna go and do that. Yeah, let's go and do that. Yeah, let's go and do that. Yeah, let's go and do that. That means if everybody's following, then there's no leader. That's when they say the blind leading the blind. Everybody thinks the same. No objections. Nobody is opposing the movement or the action. And this is where people get caught up. You see all the time. If it's joint enterprise or conspiracy or, you know, and just even in normal life, peer pressure, whatever. But we avoid that. We get away from that when we know our own identity. And I give you a story, right? Back in the day when I was in the world, I had this brethren, right? And he used to go home and do Bible studies and that. But we'll be outside doing little... I hate when people say we'll be outside. We'll be just doing stuff, you know, making a nuisance of ourselves, being little scallywags and that. And then, anytime he was going to do something serious, he said he's going home. And at the time, I used to try and get him on the groupthink. Oh, why are you going home? You're leaving us, da 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 da. But he knew his identity. He knew that was bigger than him. Like, he knew he wasn't on that. And that's fine. He moved right, because he didn't suffer from groupthink. He was thinking for himself independently. So big him up. Look, he's put on this earth to be a leader. Know how to stand on your own. And you know how to make decisions, the tough ones, when you need to make them. Some people don't even know how to make decisions by themselves. As soon as the winds come, blow them over a little bit, they jump on the phone to this one, that one, this one, that one. Get involved in that groupthink. This one said that, this one said that. That one said that. All right, cool. Let's take the sum total. All right, we're going to do that now. You're not even making your own decisions. And I've done it before. I've definitely done it before. I'm not perfect. I always say it. But knowing your identity helps you be comfortable with yourself and your own decisions. To get to where you're going in life, you have to picture it in your mind first. Once you picture it in your mind, start working that picture. Think about that in the morning, before you touch your phone. Think about that before you go to bed. That picture then starts taking shape. Once that picture takes shape, you start writing it down. Say that in the morning. Say that in the evening. Keep picturing it more vividly. And then your subconscious mind will lead you into actions that will help you start carrying out that very same thing to get you to where you're going. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. What if I told you the other day I was going through some notebooks and I pulled out a notebook and I was writing in it in 2021. But in 2021 I was in prison. Every single day, day in, day out, I was writing things down. What I would do, self-confidence formulas, statements of affirmations, book quotes, studies, learning. Just the other day, it started to rain. Just the other day, I was reading this notebook. 2021, when I was in prison. When things were dark for me, when it was gloomy. But I was visioning forward. I was saying the things that I'm doing today in prison. So I thought about it. I wrote it down. I started visualizing it morning and night, thinking about it, saying it, sticking it on my wall. And now I'm doing the things that I said I'd be doing. And that's what I want you to do. Have a plan. Think about it. Start painting the picture in your head. Now the picture's not always gonna be perfect. Sometimes the picture's gonna be fucked up. Sometimes we're not even gonna know which way we're going. But as long as we're moving, we will find a way. The obstacle is the way. It's as simple as that. But a lot of us quit because it's not easy. We quit because it's not easy. But the thing about quitting is, if you quit, you'll never get to the dream. You'll never get to the goal. But if you keep going, remember, it's harder to go up the hill than it is to come down the other side. If you keep going, one step at a time, just making progress, you'll make it. You'll definitely make it. So visualize that, man. Vision forward. Write that shit down. Say that shit with chest in the morning. Think about it till it just drives you mad. And I promise you, you'll get what you want. Sometimes you got to step away from the crowd though. Not worry about what people think. And just live your life, man. Live your life. So I like this one. Like this one. Subscribe to this one. We're in spring with this one. It's raining, but we don't even care. And yeah, man. This is a season of plenty. Let's turn this shit right back up again. We're just there, man. Meditations from the woods. This year we're traveling. Hear me now. Because who don't hear must feel. And who does hear will heal. Positive is a new gangster. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit, man. Let's turn this shit back up again.
Good question. That is a good question. When will it finish? I suppose when I kind of feel like I've got something, there's not too much that's like saying, you know, this is no good. So there's bits and pieces that are working and other areas that maybe I need to kind of work on.
So sometimes you gotta like, I like this picture. The way you captured the water.
I'm fighting with the trees at the moment. That's what I'm finding hard. But,
I like the way you captured the water there.
This bit is good. This bit I'm okay with.
It is. What would you change?
It's this bit here.
And how do you go about changing it once the paint's already been put on?
You wipe it.
Oh, you wipe it off?
Yeah, so it just comes off.
So sometimes you have to wipe the canvas of life and start again.
You do.
Yeah?
You do.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. What's the quote of the day, mate?
That is the quote of the day.
That's the quote of the day, yeah?
Stick with it. Stick with it.
Stick
It'll come
with it.
together.
It will come together.
Yeah.
I love that, man. What's your name, buddy?
Will.
Will, my name's Tony, man. Yeah, you heard it yourself. The man says sometimes you just gotta stick with it. Stick with it, man. The canvas of life might get messy. The canvas of life might fuck up, but he said just stick with it, man. He said he's been at it for 2 hours. He's happy with some things. He's not happy with others, but he's gonna stick to it. Keep going. So be up yourself if you're going. If you're keeping going, this is the right season to keep going. It's spring. See the sun shining, and it's shining on you. Hear me now. Let's go.